spotlighting 4-H youth. I'm Steve White on the Rural Radio Network, and we're visiting with Audra Goosic of Franklin County today. And Audra, what has 4-H meant to you?
Also, all five of my siblings were involved in 4-H, and we've all been involved in some way or another, so it's kind of a way that all of us can be connected. Both of my parents were also in 4-H when they were younger, so doing showing with my dad it's helped me build a bigger connection with my dad, and I always got to sew projects with my grandma when I was little, and just spending that alone time with her and spending time with my family, getting to do something that we all love, it's really meaningful to me to just grow those connections.
So it sounds like it's really a family activity for your family. Is that right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
And in terms of some people really do the livestock stuff, some people just kind of do the static stuff, some people just do a little bit of everything. Where do you kind of fall in that?
We show livestock. We sometimes, I haven't done any projects recently crafting stuff, but this year I'll also be submitting some photography projects. But mainly we do livestock.
And then you look at year-round, all the different opportunities that 4-H presents. There's all sorts of different things. If you want to be in a speaking contest or you want to learn some robotics, have you had the opportunity over the years throughout your 4-H career just to try different things? I mean, has it given you those kind of opportunities to kind of see as you've been growing up, like what kinds of things might kind of pique your curiosity at all?
Yes, I've tried just about everything that you can do in 4-H. We always sew pillowcases and clothing, and then I've done almost every single type of project. Last summer, I also got the opportunity to go on CWF, in which we went to all over the Northeast, Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, just tons of different places. We actually got a grant. I can't remember the exact amount of money through CWF for a sportsmanship project that we worked on, and it's a partnership between Axtell, Wilcox-Hildreth, York, SEM, Gothenburg, Bertrand, Overton, Menden, Deshler, and then Franklin. And the project focuses on sportsmanship during school games like volleyball and basketball and football, and the schools get to pick fans of the games, and they're gifted a goodie bag. And we're just hoping that with this project we can positively build up our communities and all of our sports.
Oh, that's really neat. I mean, those are the kinds of things we're talking about where 4-H can open all sorts of doors you just never expect sometimes.
Yes, definitely.
And in terms of this year's fair, what are you going to be bringing to the fair this year?
My brother and I each have a market steer, and we also each have 2 pigs. I'll be submitting some photography projects with some pictures I took during football games last season.
And I take it you've been involved with 4-H since you were pretty little, is that right?
Yes, just as long as I can remember, I've been going to the fair, and then finally when it was time to be a Clover kid, that was my time to shine. I was so excited, and now I'm about to age out, and I'm definitely gonna miss it. I think I'll be showing next year, but I don't know what I'm gonna do without being able to be involved in this.
Yeah, and my kids are kind of in the middle of it because they're in those middle school years, and I've seen it with them those first couple of years when they maybe sewed a pillow and then had to go talk to a judge. When you're like 5 or 6 years old, that's a little scary to go talk to some 70-year-old retired home ec teacher and show off that thing and talk about it. What does it mean just in terms of some of those kind of life skills of being able to go and make eye contact with somebody and talk to a judge and, be able to describe the work that you've done? I mean, do you even just see benefits from all of those aspects of 4-H?
I'm also involved in FCCLA and FFA, so by starting so young to go and interact with people, even though it definitely was very, very scary, being able to communicate with them and to learn those eye contact and those good positive communication qualities, all those skills has helped me through my older years in 4-H and my FCCLA projects and FFA projects. It's also helped me build some different leadership skills and independence and resilience, citizenship, and so much more that'll carry on for forever.
I can just tell a difference when I talk to a young person, maybe a high school kid, and one of them just really shines as they get up and talk to grown-ups. And I say, what kinds of things have you been involved in? And almost without fail, they'll say, well, I've been in 4-H since I was little. And it just makes a difference in those things. I mean, do you feel like it's kind of giving you a leg up as you've had that experience from a young age of even just, talking, like I said, talking to adults and thinking about your future and what do you want to do with your life? Do you think 4-H has just helped you along the way with all those things?
Yeah, definitely. If I hadn't been involved in 4-H for so long, my freshman year of high school, I went to National FCCLA with my project. I was champion at the state level, and then I don't remember my placing at nationals, but I was in the top half of placers with my project. And if I wouldn't have all of those skills that I built so young, I don't think that I would have been able to place that high.
So you would encourage, I guess, another family, maybe with some young kids, if they're on the fence about trying 4-H and going to the fair, I'm guessing you would say, go for it.
I'd say go for it, try it young, and if they end up not liking it, it's always something that you can revisit once you have a little bit of experience. You've already tested it out, you know what you like and don't like. But if you don't try it young, then you're going to miss out on so many things that start when you're young and that you kind of get into a routine of doing. And so if you start them young, it just creates so many more opportunities.
So since you're going into your senior year here, has it kind of shaped how you're thinking about your future? Because you're at the point where you need to figure out what's next. Has all of this kind of helped you in terms of how you make those decisions?
Yes, I think I'm going to go into teaching, which I've done some projects on some more teaching related activities. And I also, going on CWF last summer through 4-H, we learned so many new skills with building relationships with everybody else, which I think will definitely help me.
Our 4-H Spotlight, Audra Goosic of Franklin County. I'm Steve White on the Rural Radio Network.